Alright, we need to simplify this by rationalizing the denominator, and this time I have a cube root in the denominator, and 49 is not a perfect cube, and neither is x. I would need an exponent on x that 3 goes into, and I only have x to the first power, for instance, and 49 is actually 7 times 7, so I have two factors of 7. So we want to see that written out in factored form. I have the cube root of 7 times 7 times x. And in order to take a 7 out, I'll need 3 7s inside the cube root. So I need to multiply it by the cube root of another 7. Okay, whatever I do at the top. That'll give me my 7 cubed, but I also need an x cubed. So I already have one x, so I also need an x times x, which I'll write as x squared. So this is what I would need to multiply this by to have the cube root of a perfect cube. For instance, if you want to see that written out, I now have in the numerator negative 5 cube root of 7x squared. And I'm not going to bother multiplying 7 cubed out. I think it's 343, but it's really just that it's a 7 cubed and you have an x cubed. Okay, that's the important part. So this is a perfect cube now, and this is a perfect cube. So in the numerator I have negative 35 cube root of 7x squared. Remember, x squared is not a perfect cube. That's still in there. And in the denominator, I could take out a 7x. Now remember, nothing in the cube root can be canceled with anything in the denominator here, but the 35 and 7 I can cancel. Don't forget this minus sign is still here, but I could make the 35 a 5, so keep in mind that's still there. I'm sorry, yes, I divided by 7, right? Okay, and 1. 35 divided by 7 is 5. 7 divided by 7 is 1. And so my final answer here, I'm going to move down just a little bit, is, don't forget the minus sign, negative, and I'm just going to write the minus sign out in front, 5 cube root of 7x squared all over x.